Hello again everyone, welcome back to our channel. In this video, we're going to be considering the Congregation Bible Study for the week of February 17th to 23rd, 2025. So friends, we extend you a warm welcome, and now let's jump right in. So we are concluding chapter 22, paragraphs 15 to 21, and the subtheme reads, I'm ready to die. But why the Apostle Paul is saying so? Let's find out in paragraphs 15 and 16 with the question, what message did Agabus bring and what effect did it have on those who heard it? And he had predicted the famine that occurred during the reign of Emperor Claudius. And that's why many of the brothers and sisters, they respect the prophet. But now he's there and he's saying a prophecy about Paul. And I quote, "This is what the Holy Spirit says. In this way the Jews will bind the owner of this belt in Jerusalem and hand him over the Gentiles." So the prediction shocked everyone there. They were in shock. And Luke says, when we heard this, we and the others there pleaded with him not to go up to Jerusalem. So they were there begging him not to go to Jerusalem. Some lessons we learn from this account. The brothers and sisters reacted with sadness and concern upon hearing this prophecy. Their love for Paul led them to plead with him not to go to Jerusalem. It's natural to feel fear of sadness when we face difficult situations or see others suffering. However, our reaction should not be to avoid suffering at all costs, but to trust that God is in control. And genuine faith is demonstrated through action. Through action. It's not enough to say we believe in God and just that. Actually, it's not a path of comfort, but a surrender and sacrifice. Following Jesus means being willing to suffer for him if necessary. 17 and 18. How did Paul demonstrate his firm resolve and how did the brothers react? Paul lovingly said to them, "Why are you weeping and breaking my heart?" Respectfully, they reacted. We read, when he wouldn't be dissuaded, we stopped objecting and said, "Let the will of Jehovah take place." So they respected Paul's decision and stopped asking him not to go to Jerusalem. They understood that Jehovah's will had to be done, even if it pained them. Some lessons we learn from this. Doing God's will is not always easy or popular. Sometimes even those who love us will try to dissuade us out of concern or fear. However, our priority must be to obey God rather than please others. Jesus is our perfect model of obedience and dedication. He didn't seek the easy path, but the one that glorified God. As his followers, we are doing our best imitating his example. If someone close to us is going through a trial or making a difficult decision, we could offer support, practical help, and pray for them. 19. What valuable lesson do we learn from what happened to Paul? We never want to try to dissuade others from pursuing a self-sacrificing course in serving God. We can apply this lesson to many situations, not just that involve life and death. For example, while many Christian parents have found it difficult to see their children leave home to serve Jehovah in distant assignments, even international assignments in dangerous places, territories, they are determined not to discourage them. Some lessons we learn: when someone makes a decision to serve Jehovah, we must respect their choice and not discourage them, even if it pains us or is difficult to accept. Parents play a crucial role in teaching their children to prioritize serving God. When children make decisions based on these principles, parents should feel proud and support them, even if it requires sacrifices. And prayer is a powerful tool to help us accept difficult situations and align our feelings with God's will. Through prayer, we can find peace and strength. The next one reads, "The brothers welcomed us gladly." 20 and 21. What illustrates Paul's desire to be with the brothers, and why did he want to be with those of like faith? At every stage of the journey to Jerusalem, they sought the company of their brothers and sisters around town. So in Tyre, they had found them and stayed with them for a week. In Ptolemais, they had greeted them and spent a day with them. In Caesarea, they had stayed several days at Philip's house, and later the book of Acts says that some brothers and sisters extended them a warm and gladly welcome. So that's really important. And some lessons we learn: Christian unity is really essential for our spiritual growth and emotional well-being. Hospitality is a practical way to show love and support to our brothers. Opening our places, our homes, and hearts to fellow believers strengthens the bonds of Christian brotherhood. Small acts of kindness can have a big impact on others' lives. When we gather together, we can strengthen one another and remember that we are part of a spiritual family. Arriving with a positive attitude and willingness to encourage others can make a difference. And no one is so strong, spiritually strong, that he didn't need others. We have this biblical example of the Apostle Paul. He was an genuine anointed one, but he was there and he received the help of his fellow believers. Even the most faithful servants of God need the support and company of the Christian brotherhood. Christian unity with other brothers strengthens us to face life's challenges. It reminds us that we are not alone and that we have spiritual support in the Christian congregation, brotherhood. Okay, friends, that's a wrap for this consideration. Thank you so much for joining us, and we really appreciate your visit. We hope you have a wonderful day. Be safe and hope to see you in our next video. See you next time.